Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Cook Stuff. This week, I decided to take the plunge and try to make something that is more traditionally Japanese. People ask me all the time if the stuff I make is more Western style or Japanese style, and I tell them probably Western style because that's really what I have to go on, but I almost never use a recipe or anything. But this week, I had a handful of kind of fresh ramen noodles, not the dried stuff, and I got a few more ingredients that I think I can make myself a nice bowl of ramen. So tonight we're gonna make ourselves a little bit of spicy ramen. Anyway, let's take a look at the ingredients, see what we're working with. Here are the ingredients for tonight's ramen. Of course, I have a couple of packages of fresh ramen. I've got some bonito dashi, granulated of course. And then I've got these, what they call pasta cubes, but I actually find they work very well in soups. It's kind of a bouillon. Anyway, that's basically all we're working with. This is going to be kind of a two-pronged effort, so let's get everything set up first. To make our ramen broth, we're going to need 800 milliliters of water. Okay. And this is my electric kettle. We're going to go ahead and set this aside. We're not quite ready for it yet. The other thing we're going to do is to use one packet of this dashi and 2 of these pepperoncino pasta cubes. We're going to go and kind of preload in here. Okay, so this is ready to go. So when we finally have our water from the kettle, we're just going to pour it straight in here and it'll be ready to mix up. Let's move on to the next stage. So what was recommended to me, and what I've seen in authentic ramen restaurants, is that you boil your noodles in a separate pot from your broth. So we're going to go ahead and put a lot of water in here. All right, that should be enough. All right, and I'm going to get it boiling. All right, my water's boiling. Let's go ahead and put in our noodles. There we go. Just drop them in. All right, so I'm told that I just need to basically swish these around for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and start the electric kettle. That's been about 4 minutes. I think we're going to turn this way down. And the electric kettle sounds like it's just about finished. All right, let's pour our water into the bowl here with our flavoring. This could be a tight fit. Oh man, that actually looks pretty good. All right, let's stir up our dissolvables in here. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Let's go ahead and transfer our ramen into the strainer here. Dump all this water. All right, and dump it right into our broth here. Look at that. Oh, well. Okay, let's get this onto a tray. Man, this is hot. Go. And finally, we're going to put in a little bit of green onion. Go. And a couple of bamboo shoots. All right. I think we'll do 3. We'll do 4. That's a lot. That is one big bowl of ramen. Let's go ahead and have some dinner. All right. Moment of truth. I have here a gigantic bowl of spicy ramen I made myself using prepackaged ingredients because I'm not going to be making all this from scratch. All right, so first, it smells pretty good. I mean, I can smell the spicy stuff in it, so yeah, it smells really good. All right, so let's go ahead, give it a try, and see how it tastes. I'm afraid this is going to be way too hot to eat right this second, though. Oh, man. All right. Man. Now, traditionally, you're supposed to slurp your ramen in Japan. I've tried that, and it gets all over my clothes, and so I think it's a skill that you have to cultivate from childhood, and I've decided I'm not really willing to do that much extra laundry in order to cultivate the skill. So I'm fine to blow on it and then just eat it normally. All right, so let's try this out. Okay, that's not bad. It is spicy, and I think putting in the actual, like, bonito dashi really helps some. We're going to need a little bit more of that. Tell you what, let's get a little bit of this bamboo shoot that I threw in here. All right, here we go. Chop up. All right, let's get another bunch of these noodles here. Seriously, these are really pretty hot. All right, let's try them. You know what? Honestly, that's not bad. I'm not sure how authentic or quality this is in terms of ramen, but really, yeah, this is decent. Interestingly, the pepperoncino spicy stuff I put in is called pasta cubes. It's supposed to be put on spaghetti, and they say it doesn't really work on anything else. I beg to differ. I think I'm going to need one more big chopstick full before we finish up here. There we go. My regular viewers know that when I cook stuff, it really is just what do I have at hand, what looks good, and what do I kind of know how to make based on my Western background. And so a lot of my dishes, while not strictly American, are still very much Western because of the ingredients I use. So when I had the opportunity to make my own ramen, I decided it'd be nice to change things up and see if I could manage it. And the way this worked out, yeah, I think I did okay. So it's pretty decent. Was this difficult to make? Not at all. The ramen came in packages. The flavoring came in small packages. Everything else was just boiling water in the electric kettle, boiling water on the stove, and then just making sure that everything lined up in terms of timing. And in the end, I think I did a pretty decent job. Right, so I have most of this bowl left. Seriously, there is a great deal of ramen in here, and I'm not sure this is going to do very well for leftovers. So I think I'm going to go ahead and finish off what I have here before I go to bed. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next video.